Hello children, through this video you are going to learn about system of resistors. What you are learning? System of resistor. First, once again I am going to explain you what is meant by a resistor. Resistor is a device which is resisting the flow of electrons. What is the symbol of resistor? This is the symbol of resistor. The first leg is known to be the first end of the resistor. Second end is known to be, terminal is known to be second end or terminal of the resistor. In many practical appliances, it is needed to join two or more resistors in the electrical devices. Now, what is the possible chances and possible cases of connecting these resistors? There are two possible cases. First one is connection of resistors in series, and second one connecting resistors in parallel. Now we will learn detail how to connect resistors in series and how to connect resistors in parallel. Now first, connection of resistors in series. How to connect the resistors in series? Suppose you are taking three resistors. See, this is resistor R1. This is the first terminal of the resistor and this is the second terminal of resistor. Always second terminal of resistor to be joined or combined with first terminal of the second resistor. Similarly, the second terminal of the second resistor to be joined with first terminal of the third resistor, and so on. Now, continue and adding if any number of how many number of resistors you have taken. Now, complete the circuit, electric circuit with three resistors which are connected in series. Now, this is the first end of the resistor R1. In turn, we are connecting it to an ammeter. What is an ammeter? Ammeter is a device which is used to find an electric current in the circuit. And suppose here you are taking, this is positive terminal of the ammeter and this is negative terminal of the ammeter. Now this positive terminal should connect to positive terminal of the battery. Now, the combination of two or more cells together is known as a battery. Now, this is a battery. This battery, in turn, it is to be connected to a switch. Now, this switch, and now close the circuit by joining and combining these all devices and by connecting the resistors in series. This is called connection of resistors in series. Now, this is an activity to prove current I is constant in series combination of resistors. Just now you have seen how to connect the resistors in series. Connecting the second terminal of the first resistor to the first terminal of the second resistor. Similarly, second terminal of the second resistor to the first terminal of the third resistor, and so on. and we completed the circuit by joining it to the ammeter to know the current reading, yes, and to a battery and to a switch. Now, in order to know the voltmeter, this voltmeter always it is connected to parallel to the resistor. Now, how to connect voltmeter? The positive terminal of the voltmeter should be towards the positive terminal of the voltmeter. Negative terminal of voltmeter to be connected to the negative terminal of a battery. Now, what is our aim? Our aim is to prove and show the current I remains constant when resistors are connected in series. Now, initially the ammeter is in the between the resistor R1 and the R2. Now, switch on the circuit by closing the key. Switch on the circuit by closing the key and find the current that passing through the resistor R1. Now, tabulate the values in the table given. Serial number and position of ammeter and value of the current. Initially the ammeter is in between resistor R1 and R1 and battery. Then the current if you recorded, for example, it is of any I amperes. Now, replace this ammeter from this circuit, and this ammeter can be placed anywhere in the circuit. Now, replace this ammeter from this circuit and arrange it between the resistor R1 and R2. Again switch on the circuit and close the circuit and find the current that flowing through the ammeter. Now, again observe the reading and tabulate the value what you are obtaining in the table. Now, where we have placed this ammeter, it is in, that is, ammeter is in between R1 and R2. And if you observe the current, how much amount of current that flows through the circuit, it observed to be the same, that is current I amperes. For example, in the first case if you observe it is of 3 amperes of current, in the second case also you will observe the same 3 amperes of current. Now, replace this ammeter between R1 and R2. Place it between R2 and R3 and observe the current flowing through the ammeter. Further, close the circuit and find the ammeter reading and tabulate in the given table. And now we place the ammeter in between R2 and R3, and you come to know that the current flowing remains same when we placed ammeter in between R2 and R3. Now, what is the final conclusion of this? Wherever you place this ammeter in the circuit, the current flowing through the ammeter remains constant. So, we can conclude that the current flowing through the circuit when resistors are connected in series remains constant. That is, current I remains constant. Now, here we are finding equivalent resistance of the series combination of resistors. If resistors are connected in series, what will be the equivalent resistance? What is meant by equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance is nothing but what is the sum of resistances of all the resistors. Means if we join 2 or more resistors in series in the circuit, what is the maximum resistance that the circuit is providing? That resistance is known as equivalent resistance. Now, here what are the here? R1 is the first resistor, R2 is second resistor, and R3 is the third resistor. And V1 is the potential difference that developed between at the R1. For example, if you connect the voltmeter at the R1, what is the potential difference that developed by the resistor R1 becomes V1. V1 is a potential difference that developed at R1. Similarly, V2 is a potential difference that developed at R2. And V3 is a potential difference that developed at R3. Now, what is current that passes through R1? Is I. And what is the current that passes through R2? Also I. Why? Because we learned in previously that the current remains constant. So the current remains constant through the resistors R1, R2 and R3. But potential differences across the resistors R1 will be V1, R2 will be V2 and R3 will be V3. Therefore, V1 is a potential difference across the resistor R1 and V2 is a potential difference across the resistor R2. V3 is a potential difference across the resistor R3. Now, according to Ohm's law, what is the formula? V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. Now, what are the values we have? Now, total voltage drop, if you take, that is, now what is the formula? V equals to IR. In series combination of resistors, the current that is I is constant. When I is constant, then voltage, that is potential difference, is varying. When potential difference is varying, what are the sum of the potential differences across the resistor? See, V is the total potential difference that developed across the circuit. Then V1 is the potential difference at R1 plus V2 is the potential difference at R2 and V3 is the potential difference at R3. Now, substitute in the place of V, I into R. So, IR equal to, what is V1? Current I1 at resistor R1 plus what is V2? Current I2 at resistor R2 plus current I3 at resistor R3. Now, here we come to know that current remains constant. So, we can substitute here I1 is equal to I2, that equal to I3, that equal to I. In all the places of I1, I2, I3, substitute I. Why? Because these all values are same. So, IR is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR. Now, take I common on right hand side. I R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now I and I get cancelled on both sides. Now what is the total equivalent resistor? R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Therefore, the equivalent resistance when resistors are connected in series are R1 plus R2 plus R3. it is limited to 3 resistors. If 4 resistors are in series, then what is the equivalent resistance? R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. If 4 resistors are connected serially, this will be the equivalent resistance. And if 2 resistors are connected in series, R1 plus R2. So like this, we are finding equivalent resistance of the series combination of resistors.